how's it going? I hope you're having a good time. Why is it not showing anything? Oh, now it is. I hope you are having a good time. We are playing some more Doki Doki, and this time I have two friends. Say hello, guys. Guys.
Hi.
My friend Anna is here, and she is also a big fan of Doki Doki Literature Club, and has also played it multiple times. My friend Sam, on the other hand, is new to this game and new to everything about it. So, why don't we show you what Doki Doki Literature Club is all about? Hi everyone watching.
I'm really excited.
I can get that. Alright, so load game. We were at the Sayori cutscene. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. See, Fennekin? Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. Oh, that's my voice. Alright. I love you, see, Fennekin. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Oh, look at her face! Cute little Sayori.
I love this. It's so cute to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Me and Anna are both big fans of Sayori. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I almost thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, see, Fennekin. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there with every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. So cute, this. I want this in my life. Okay.
I just want to hug Sayori so bad.
Same.
I feel so bad for her. I love her so much.
Yeah. She's just still crying. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first day, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. Well, we'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, see Fennekin? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. Oh, wait a second, guys. I heard my food. Yummy. Speculate what's happening in the comments. comment, why is she so sad now? That's because she has depression, as we found out in the last episode. If you didn't watch that, what are you doing with your life? Sorry, that's really mean, but no, seriously, if you haven't seen the last episode, go watch it. It was also a live stream. It's a bit long. Just make sure you know what the story is. Alright. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more certain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. Hello? And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Oh, here we go, people. No music. It's the day of the festival. Alma, you know what's gonna happen soon.
Yeah, I know. I'm not ready for this.
Same. Alright, I really want to switch the camera right now so Sam can see live what's gonna happen soon, and I want her reaction. Like, she'll have to see when it comes to the stream, when that's about a few minutes later or something. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself and carefully stacking the trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. See, Fennekin, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. It must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Stephen, again. Oh, Monica, shut the F up. Monica, you know...
burn in hell. Monica can burn in hell. I don't like her.
Yes, she can. Monica is mean. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, didn't you know? Oh my god, Monica, just stop talking. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. Yeah, and you were the... Spoiler. But I stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're A couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Oh. Oh, is that so? Huh?
Is that so?
Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets and laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving them almost a professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the last one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Oh, here it comes, Anna.
Right.
Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. See, Fennekin? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out at me.
Shut up, Monica.
Yes. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her feel really happy. Besides, crap. I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. Sorry. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, but she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Anna, it's happening.
I know.
Cross your fingers, everyone. Here it comes. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? That really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want her to enter her room like this. Brace yourselves. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayo. Here it is, people. No, Sayori.
Sayori, no.
Sayori. An exception has occurred. File game script C5 line blah. See traceback text for details. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. I want to see the thing with everything in the
Yeah,
comments.
you gotta look at the files.
I know. Guys, you probably don't know this, but if you look at the files, I'll try and getting up on the screen. This thing. Oh yeah, here everyone, you guys see it. Now I will open my files. If I'm correct, you don't see Sayori's file right here. But if you go here, here, happy thoughts. Look at this. It's loading. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Hi, Sayori.
Bye.
All right, everyone. Just so you guys know now, all right. So you guys seen her file? It's gone. So now you know. The files are now a big thing in the game. Me and Anna already know that this was coming, and so we are really sad.
Yeah. It's still hurt.
All right, but we have to continue now. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. Oh. Guys, Anna just left because her friend was here, so that's very sad. But Sam, what did you think of the thing that Sayori did?
It's very nice.
But we're not done here just yet.
It's really nice for Sayori.
Yeah, okay, but let's just continue. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, I remained friendly with her, like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. Yeah, never. Alright. End. Alright, this is the end. Alright, everyone, congratulations if you're still here. And look! Oh god! Look at this weird figure of Sayori. This was Sayori, should I say. I should see the game just reset itself. Like, alright, the load is still here, but that's everything. But congratulations, you made it past Act 1! Woo! Now Act 2 is in session. Well, the start. Glitch text. Oh, and the music is all weird. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is more glitch text. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away. However, I sigh and idle in front of me and let glitch text walk up to me. Uh-oh. Glitch text. Oh, the game glitches out. So there's the music. And now, it's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. You know, I'll always walk to school alone. I tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Alright, so guys, now it's kind of like Sayori never existed. Alright, peeps. I will save right here, by the way. Look, empty slots. Alright. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there will be any girls in it anyway. Hey, yeah, it's not like I'm a girl or anything. I see a comment that says different timeline. Yeah, it's not like Sayori never existed, actually. Believe it or not. And I will not tell why or how this happened, because that's a major spoiler. That will come up somewhere in the end. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. See Fanakin? What the? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, rarely talked. We knew each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my range. So having her smile at me so gently, so having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics and around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. You guys saw that glitch, right? I swear to God, you guys must have seen that glitch. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Um, it's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, what if my member even keeps her manga collection in the club room? Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Steve Anakin. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but could you at least, if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ha! Awesome! You're really sweet, Sea Fenkin, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Foreshadowing much? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but being generally used to for third-year classes and activities. Crap, no music. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Oh, what? Yay, another glitch. Oh yeah, by the way, Act 2 is full of glitches, so see more of that crap. Huh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Sea Fennekin. Oh, we're just getting in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, who's apparently named Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably your first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears to be more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran to see Fennekin in the classroom, and she decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Steve Fennekin? The girls have a few desks arranged in form of a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens up the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take the seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really have a plan on coming here, but we'll make you sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have, you have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, C. Fennekin, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how I've read these past days, I don't really... Wait, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter it quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the trim of the teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yo, Sam, how are you holding up?
Do you say?
How are you holding up? Still following everything?
Nice. And I have food.
Oof. That really sucks. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such forager world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. A story with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of their own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once.
You know, I was wrong.
I desperately grabbed something I could relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can really put it down. Really can't put it down, sorry. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
With this rate, being like a really hard stuff for what? I expect that.
Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I dart over me and for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a scrap of paper behind last club meeting. Well, like you were working on a poem called... Hello. Sorry guys, we just changed the video chat. Don't say it out loud. Don't give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that love for writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing that even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all stood in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take a responsibility of the vice president, after all. I need to do the best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. You agree, Steve Anakin? Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may convince me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth to see if anything. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to fill the form for an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting anyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems and is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Steve Anakin? Yeah, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. See, Fennekin, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. See, Fennekin, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Jesus, there's something in my throat. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between these three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, of course, Monica. I'll be really happy to be spending every day. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure a good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole for indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into the warm water. I figured out which way I was up, searched myself, the air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay, that was weird. Look, there's no Sayori! Alright. Alright. I have looked up and my friend has told me how to get one ending, and I need to do stuff for Natsuki here. Oops, sorry. Sunny. Everything cute is just for Natsuki. That's just fireflies. Parfait. Smile. Aww. Her friend just showed me a picture of Sayori. Oh, that's alright. That's probably Yuri. I just want to sprinkle in some Yuri ones too. Oh, jeez. That's Yuri. That'll probably be Yuri. Play. A Valentine. This runs into those Yuris. Doki Doki Natsuki. Aura is Yuri. Sweet is definitely Natsuki. This one is Natsuki. Natsuki. No, that's wrong. Natsuki. Sparkle. I'll just sprinkle in a Yuri one. I'm gonna end it on a good one. End it on Natsuki. Lollipop. Oh. Heart. Yes. Hi again, Steve Fennekin. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone was already hanging out. What? Okay, the music just sped up. Thanks for keeping your promise, Steve Fennekin. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Sorry. Making a dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, what the? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know how you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, what the? Monica, Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. No, look at that cute face. Manga is literature. Keep an eye right here. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Steve Fennekin. We'll make sure you put your comfort first, okay? I just cut some things with my lunch that I still haven't completely eaten. Why do I have a feeling it's sideways instead of... Hold on. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. And it feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to go, want you, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as far as person after all, I know, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How can a girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I knew it! I knew it! It was going sideways and it was also, like, zooming in or something. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick up some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Look! I hear Natsuki utter an expired sigh from the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica. Alright. That's probably gonna get me demonetized, but I wasn't even monetized in the first place. Ha. She never puts my stuff back into the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. And then she turns the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Aha! Much better. Seeing a box set with one missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feeling. I get a close look at the box to see what she is admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge me, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. With the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Steve Fennekin. Consider this a lesson straight from the don't judge. Oh, okay. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in coverall attire striking animated feminine poses. It's extremely new. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Huh? What's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. But don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect her sitting this close either. Now that I can say it's a particularly bad thing, I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming her additional space while she hopes I will notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager. I begin to reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometime after I've finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these. This is rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make or for the lack of plot. Oh, look at this cute face. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing you like something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Sorry. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Hello? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could get any of my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up with them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me feel like I want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I've gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder to find for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that's all of my problem. Any of my problems, sorry. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Oh, she's cute. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Hi, Natsuki. Glitch text. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give her. She doesn't finish her sentence before stuffing it in her mouth. Don't worry, Sea Fennekin, she's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki, of course. Because I know how to do the glitch thing. I told Natsuki I was interested in a poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. The frick are you doing? Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Sam just left the call. Alright then. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing. I read this when I could have been doing other things. Wait, what? I didn't read. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's kind of what I had in mind when I was writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said, well, I would be more comfortable sharing a poem if yours wasn't really bad. Wait, what? Well, I would be more comfortable sharing poems if yours was really bad. Alright. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. You might have ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. I'm pretty sure you never actually said it. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. Sorry, just something happened between the call. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. I wonder what this Monica will make me if I don't. Here's the Eagles Can Fly poem. Welcome back. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Whoop whoop, said that in one breath. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like I said, it's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Oh God, we've been going for an hour. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but that made it flat on purpose. It helps bring the feeling out in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to tune into your last thought. Sorry, just... Oh, Jesus. I decided to humor with her last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri or Mark? Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time to finish her reading. Oh, sorry. forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing the poem, right? Yeah. What do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad? No! Did I just break my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri burst her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that for the several minutes we haven't really gone anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, just that there are a few specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is I recognize new writers that they make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Wait a second, guys. Give me a minute. Yo, Sam.
Ja?
Is het misschien handig als we zo meteen even stoppen? Want jij moet toch zo meteen stoppen.
Ja.
En dan zeg gewoon even dat jij moet gaan en dan kunnen we gewoon doorgaan.
Oké.
Trouwens dan kan ik gewoon doorgaan en dan kan jij gewoon blijven kijken, zou ik het zo zeggen.
Ja.
Doeg doeg!
Doei.
Alright, and I am back. Oh, crap. Alright, I think this is better now. No wait, my voice doesn't get over the music. Is this better, guys? Alright, I think this is better. Alright, we're back. Sam unfortunately had to leave the call. She was going to eat soon. Oh, oops. But I can just keep on streaming. My mom won't be home in a bit as well, but that doesn't really matter. Alright, back to the story. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and it sounds like she's an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example. And trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Sorry, I clicked on my screen. I have touchscreen. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself, it's kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club? Whoa, do I have to read this again? Oh well. Goes under the light. The treadmills of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glows, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining sheet light, to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calmness breathing of the air, calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry for having such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more new. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, see Fennekin. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did glance over it after all. But that remembers. Poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering her past remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more Solomon, but putting it that way, I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright. I'll be right back. I will grab a little drink right now, but I will keep talking, of course, because, well, I have to speak a bit louder, but you can, if I'm correct, you can still hear me right now. But I'm going to grab a drink right now. See you guys later. Well, in a bit. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, because, well, sadly I'm stuck at around 50. Oh yeah, and for any gacha tubers watching, please join my map. There are 4 more parts left, and nobody is willing to take them. That makes me very sad. Oh well. I'm back. I am back. So, wait, how long have I been? 1 hour and 14 minutes. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Hi, C. Fennekin. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Guys, after I film Monica, I think I'll stop the stream. I think I'll stream tonight a bit more. Probably around 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. or no. Oh well. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. No worries, Fennekin. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of the barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Fennekin. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think something not Skewer right. She's a good writer, too. So just take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's usually in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Well, we also read this before. Well, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced around my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems? Out of flashes of paper? The sound so frantic, scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. He's right here. Or he or she's. But just gonna say he's because that's what it says. He's right there. Smalling my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what did you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of stuff has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting the emphasis on timing between the words and lines. But when performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Oh, crap. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that it's some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Empathy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after someone else is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, I'm going to have to stop it here, peeps. I had a lot of fun doing this today. And I hope you guys had fun too. Wait. Was it just me or did you guys hear something weird about the music too? Oh well, we'll see that later. I'm stopping the stream now. So I guess this is where we say goodbye.